Have you ever heard this phrase, kill them with kindness? It's oftentimes used as advice in order to know how to deal with rude and insensitive people. This certainly works sometimes, but oftentimes it doesn't. Oftentimes it can lead others to take advantage of you because they would assume you're a naive person. They will see that they can't take you seriously at all and will just try to milk every benefit they can get at your expense emotionally. Is this the kind of life you want to have? Are you sure you want others to take advantage of your kindness and then dispense with you once they're done? If you've got a shred or an ounce of self-respect, then keep watching this video. First of all, what is the purpose of kindness? Kindness is meant to create an atmosphere of a similar response. It is meant to be used mostly in places where one would know that your kindness will be reciprocated for the most part. These are generally places such as your work environment with coworkers, family members and friends, and church, or your local place of worship, just to name a few examples. In these places, there is a shared understanding of what the relationship expectations look like, and so it will be much easier and beneficial to you and others to be kind, because you can be guaranteed that your kindness will go a long way in terms of cementing your connection with these people. This is somewhat counter to what our culture teaches us about kindness and how it should be used. In many instances, our culture teaches us to use kindness as a sort of weapon in which to beat people into submission by diffusing unkind behavior. This can work, but you are mostly left on your own to figure out how that would go. You're not taught on how to effectively use kindness to kill any sense of hostility coming from another person. We're just expected to believe that whenever you are kind, you will always rise to the top. But that's not always how it works, because situations don't always go the way you think they will. Since humans are emotional creatures and our emotions change, it follows that we cannot predict what another human will do in all or even most situations, depending on how psychologically aware you are. It's arrogant to assume that you are in so much control of the outcomes you are in when it comes to how others respond to you or treat you. It is merely wishful thinking. If you had that much control, then many people would use it to take advantage of those around them. But again, you cannot use kindness as a weapon to defeat every sort of unkindness you come across, or even to neutralize it. The reality is that no matter how kind you are, there will always be people who will treat you badly, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. This, in fact, is how more and more people are today, very unkind and cruel. Therefore, being kind is only one way to respond to them, but it is not the most effective way all the time. Just like any finite resource on Earth, you need to ration your kindness and limit it to those who truly deserve it. This doesn't mean that you're only kind to those you like and unkind to those you don't like, but it does mean that giving out kindness like hotcakes isn't wise. In that instance, your kindness will mean absolutely nothing, and others will not value it. There are people out there, especially among the Christian community, who say that it doesn't matter if people don't value kindness. Give it anyways because Christ was like that. I disagree. Christ was not always kind to people. He was kind to those who were humble, but harsh towards those who were prideful, and those people he oftentimes rebuked. You don't need to rebuke anybody though. All I'm saying is that you need to protect yourself against those who will see your kindness as a form of weakness and then exploit it for their own benefits. There are many people like that in today's world, so don't let them do that to you. You should not lower yourself beneath them to allow them to treat you like a doormat. Instead, what you need to do is be more on the shrewd side when you're dealing with people you don't know. Giving them lots of kindness will communicate to them that you have an open wound which they can exploit, and you are inviting them in. Why would you do that to yourself? You don't deserve to be treated like that. So protect yourself from those who can potentially exploit you. So that's it for this video. If you like this content, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share to get notified about more videos like this one. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.